If you're tired of being censored on social media, join 6zeros.net. It's black owned, black operated, and black moderated, and we make sure it stays a safe space for us to talk about all things black culture. We also got some cool gear like the FDM cotton crew neck, the Fearless Ancestors tee, hats, and more. Check us out at 6zeros.net.
Hey girl, why are you so sad?
I just got banned from Twitter again.
Should have been on 6zeros.net. Ah.
Tick faster, that'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master ice. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
All right. Welcome back. Let me fix this a little bit. Let's just sit a little higher. Let me fix this just a little bit. I don't like how it's sitting. me get that down a bit. Okay. That's better. That's better. All right. All right. There we go. Much better. All right, family. We are here once again at the Beatzilla PDX official show. I am your host, Beatzilla PDX officially. Yes, indeed. And there we go. All right. So this is the weekly wrap up, of course. And, this doesn't have any particular topic. We are going to address a few different things. So, of course, we do have the one main topic, and that, of course, is focusing on us, the B1 space. So, with that being said, let's see who we got in the house so far. And as you're coming in, please like and share. And if you have not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will be notified anytime this channel uploads or goes live. And it could be either. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely do both here. So we got Esma in the house, Sugar Jones, Judah Queen, Silent D Productions, all right, TJ, Pensy Lola, y'all bless, Dominique Devereaux, all right, Sugar Jones in the house. All right, there you go. TJ1. Respect. Absolutely. Welcome, everyone. All right, so let me get something here. Matter of fact, I believe I already have this in here. So the first little tasty tidbit of news is this first clip I'll play for y'all. And of course, I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard. I posted on my Twitter a few days ago about the Torrance Police Department and their texts that have went back and forth. They're racist texts, and they absolutely were racist. If I can get this banner off so it's unobstructed. Wait, did I get it? The banner off. Hide that, please. Okay. So I'm going to play this clip real quick, and I will be right back. So check this out, y'all.
The caption read "Hanging with the homies." The picture above it showed several black men who had been lynched. Another photo asked what someone should do if their girlfriend was having an affair with a black man. The answer, according to the caption, was to break a taillight on his car so the police will stop him and shoot him. Someone else sent a picture of a candy cane, a Christmas tree ornament, a star for the top of the tree, and an enslaved person. Which one doesn't belong? The caption asked. "You don't hang the star," someone wrote back. The comments represent a sliver of a trove of racist text messages exchanged by more than a dozen current and former Torrance police officers and recruits. Through interviews with sources with direct knowledge of the investigation, public records requests, and a review of District Attorney's Office records, The Times examined some of the contents of the until now secret texts and identified a dozen Torrance police officers under investigation for exchange. The broad scope of the racist text conversations, which prosecutors said went on for years, has created a crisis for the Torrance Police Department and could jeopardize hundreds of criminal cases in which the officers either testified or made arrests. The officers' comments spared no color or creed. They joked about gassing Jewish people, assaulting members of the LGBTQ community, using violence against suspects, and lying during an investigation into a police shooting, according to District Attorney's Office records reviewed by The Times. Frequently, hateful comments were targeted at black people. Officers called black men savages, and several variations of the N-word, according to documents reviewed by The Times. The officers also shared instructions on how to tie a noose and a picture of a stuffed animal being lynched inside Torrance's police headquarters, according to the documents. While no officers currently face criminal charges in direct relation to the text messages, the racist exchanges have led to the dismissal of at least 85 criminal cases involving the officers implicated in the scandal. County prosecutors had tossed 35 felony cases as of mid-November, and the Torrance City Attorney's Office has dismissed an additional 50, officials said.
Wow. And you know, they always complain about how we don't respect police, which is hilarious. Because you know, when you have a police force like that, what are you looking to respect? You know, that's crazy, man. Them people, I mean, just so blatantly racist and you know, proud to be racist. Let's put it that way. They definitely are proud to be racist, no question. You know what I'm saying? Tim Samore, what's going on? What's going on? So with that being said, out of the same kind of area, then you have this dude pop out the woodwork, uh, trying to again use the one big Negro proxy, uh, and for all of this, which we believe is orchestrated smash and grab. Um, you know, it looks like a false flag to me. Who knows? I don't know how y'all feel about it, but when I see stuff like that, it just raises my eyebrow. But check out what this dude had to say.
My message to anybody considering coming to Los Angeles, especially during the holiday season, is don't.
A sobering and somewhat terrifying statement from the LA Police Protective League, the union representing LAPD officers. The message coming as a crime wave continues to slam the city and surrounding areas.
We can't guarantee your safety. It is really, really out of control. I said it to people before. It's like that movie Purge. You know, instead of 24 hours to commit your crime, these bad people have 365 days to commit whatever they want.
Right, dude. Right. You know, so again, just understand that's propaganda. And remember I told you about the proxy wars, which I might have to play that again. You know, just give a refresher about how they get down with the proxy wars. I showed you how the Daughters of the Confederacy are the ones responsible for what they're now fighting, CRT. But see, critical race theory, when it worked out for their benefit, when they were rewriting history in the first place, it worked just fine, you know, because I'm white and I say so laws, which still obviously exist to this day. You know, they were able to get away with it, teach the masses their line of crap, and brainwash a lot of their children into the buying into the idea of superiority. Now, again, like I played just the other night, and I played it before on this broadcast, in the Crisis in Lewistown video, where one of the questions that came to mind, and this coming out of one of the commentators' mind, is if Negroes have the same things that white people have, then how can they justify their feelings of superiority? Like I said, that lets you know right there, someone is very well aware that they aren't superior, but they have to justify their feelings. If you're really superior, there is no question of needing to justify yourself or not, because the world justifies you. So, you know, yeah, there's that part. So just looking at how these people are, remember that one dude that was like, oh, the police, they're disrespecting the cops and we try really hard and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the New York cop dude, and you got you pan back and forth, and this is them whooping up on random innocent people. B. Mick, what's going on? You know? Shameful. Shameful, shameful, shameful. So, you know, with that being said, make sure that we have to be mindful of our surroundings out here, family. And that's a good thing. If you're trained, then that's even better. But make sure you get proper training in whatever avenue you look to move in. It's always good to have hand-to-hand combat training. Just make sure who's ever training you is thorough, because there are some people out here who are Kind of suspect.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga, what that shit you was talking, nigga? Oh, you was gonna do what when you see me, nigga?
Whoa! Relax! What you doing here? You in heaven, my boy. No, you got killed too. Hell no, man, I just did. I was with him too. Man, what you
Detroiters follow training. They skip their training, and that's what happens. That'll get you killed. Always come to training.
Here he go.
What you doing here?
Here he go. Where he come?
You didn't come to training. You didn't come to training.
Man, you never.
gotta come to
We
training.
did what you told us to do.
You can't skip training.
Man, hell
Never
no.
skip.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me tell you. Oh Lord. Oh man. So there are some things I do want to address this evening. I want to address one thing. Of course, doubling back to the Carolyn Bryant thing that happened this week. He be getting folks killed. They really falling into that trap. But yeah, we're going to talk about some things, something that has happened in past conversations with some of these suspected white supremacists. When they start getting and talking about against reparations, the topic comes up of minorities. And I'm saying, well, hey, if you have such a problem with black folks getting reparations, then you should be all for white women being removed from the minority class and status, right? Because obviously that household is the majority. You can't be superior and one be a minority, truth be told. I mean, just common sense, How are you superior, but one's a minority? How does that make sense? You both in the same house. That does make no sense. So, 3 seconds to remove. Man, Jason Bond. Man, Queen Adia, welcome. Stephen Wilcox, Dragonfly Jones. Man, for real though. So check this out, y'all. This is a really crazy story that came it's out of my state. It popped up maybe a few weeks ago. I posted it on my Twitter. But there was a scuba YouTuber who was a scuba diver, and he ended up on one of his videos. He ends up dredging up some missing people in his scuba dive. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all, family. Check this out here, because this is crazy.
Hearts are happy, yet heavy. For more than 20 years, no one knew what happened to teenagers Aaron Foster and Jeremy Bechtel.
I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm so glad I could find them. I'm so sad that that's where they ended up.
Aaron and Jeremy went missing on April 3rd, 2000 in Sparta, Tennessee. They were last seen in Aaron's 1998 Pontiac Grand Am. For 2 decades and countless searches, their whereabouts were a mystery.
The whole investigation was led out of the west end of the county. That's where everybody assumed something bad happened, and that just wasn't the case.
Until now.
I don't have an easy way to say it, but I found them. What? Swear to God, I just dove the car. I got the tag. It's in the river right here in town.
You sure it's the car?
I dove it. I confirmed Pontiac Grand Am tag number. I got the tag off the car. All the windows are up. Looks like they went around the corner and lost control and went off into the river.
Oh my God. You know how big this is?
I've been hearing, but
brother, this is the case of a lifetime for me and you.
Let's just get in the water. Let's go for a dive. See what's down there.
Jeremy Sides hosts the YouTube channel Exploring with Nug.
This is Exploring with the Nug. My name is Jeremy.
He's a scuba diver who aids in the recovery of lost or stolen property. He also brings closure to families. Loved ones shared a moment of silence at the Calf Killer River where Aaron and Jeremy's bodies were found. A GoFundMe has now been set up to aid in funeral expenses. 21 years later, they are finally able to be laid to rest. I'm Lee Sheps for Inside Edition Digital.
My bad, y'all. I thought that was the one from here, and it's not. However, that same guy also found, been missing since 2000. He also found somebody out here. And they found like 13 bodies. So they just recently identified about 4 of them. They're still identifying bodies. So that YouTuber right there, he was supposed to be the one who was supposed to be finding like lost items and stuff like that. I guess in a sense he did. I mean, really though. So yeah, that's a crazy story. But man, missing since 2000, that's a long time, man. That's a long time to be gone. No one know where you at. And man, y'all just in there just dead like a mug. Ain't went nowhere. And the window's up so the fish and none of that could get you. So shoot. That's crazy. Crazy. So let me see here where I want to go next. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. So let's talk about the Crumleys, shall we?
Cops capture the fugitive parents of school shooter Ethan Crumbley hiding out in an artist's studio. Today, Jennifer and James Crumbley find themselves on suicide watch in the same county jail as their 15-year-old son. Their capture came after an intense manhunt.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents, Jennifer and James Crumbley.
2 hours after the prosecutor announced charges Friday, police say the Crumbleys checked out of a motel where they had been staying and withdrew $4,000 in cash from a bank. Then they asked a friend, Polish-born painter Andrzej Sikora, if they could come to his studio, located just half a mile from the Canadian border. I spoke with the artist's attorney, Clarence Doss.
Mr. Sikora didn't actually know about any of this and was just doing a favor, what he thought, for a friend.
It was everywhere that police were looking for the parents, and they were fugitives. How did your client miss that news?
He doesn't follow the news the way that most people in America may think he would.
The studio is in this converted warehouse. We found this tour of the building on YouTube.
He was convenient.
Musicians, clothing line, all kinds.
Now they want you to believe that he's conveniently able to get contacted, but he don't know what's going on in the news. But if they're in trouble, just like that, he could hop to the rescue, huh? But my client doesn't watch the news like that. Last time I checked, ignorance of the law is not absolving you of your consequences of aiding and abetting a fugitive. Last time I checked. Maybe if I tried that, I wonder how that would work out for me.
Kind of creative individual, so it's a really cool space.
Here's the timeline of their capture. 5:30 p.m. Friday, U.S. Marshals post a $10,000 reward for each of the Crumbleys. Sheriff Michael Bouchard goes on 3 cable news networks and appeals for information. 10 p.m., police find their Kia SUV abandoned in downtown Detroit. 2 a.m. Saturday, a tip is phoned in, leading cops to the warehouse.
Do you think they were planning to go to Canada?
Obviously, we're a community that's close to Canada, where we found them and how we found them, leads me to believe that it wasn't immediately going to happen in terms of them turning themselves in.
The Crumbleys wept during their arraignment. They were ordered held on $500,000 bail each. Their attorneys claimed they were not on the run.
They were scared, they were terrified, they were not at home, they were figuring out what to do, getting finances in order.
Oh.
Really? Really? Now, first off, as a parent, you have a child that just got arrested. No one can find the parents of a child that is in custody. What are you running for? I'm going to where my child is being held as much as possible. They're going to see me often. Shawana Stevens, yes indeed. How you doing? Crystal Flex by Lex. Mayo Splaining, ain't that right? I mean, good grief. And so, you know, and then just to get up there and lie, this is going to be an interesting trial, y'all.
Over the weekend, tears flowed in memory of the 4 young lives lost in the shooting spree at Oxford High School. There was tension in the air and there was sudden panic at a vigil when somebody fainted.
Calm down! Everyone, calm down!
The Detroit Lions honored the lives lost at their game Sunday. It turned out to be the Lions' first win of the season.
Jennifer and James Crumbly have both pled not guilty.
I don't really know how. I mean, and now there is a $100 million suit against these people because they are well aware of them and the school, I believe, because they were warned about this kid. Especially, there was a warning 2 weeks earlier. Remember, matter of fact, let me not just say it. I believe I kept this for you. Don't I? Where's that young man? Let's see. Ah, here we go. Yep. Let the eyewitness give his account. Because really, I mean, who better to know what was on that guy's mind than this kid? Let's see. Let me get up here. Okay, there we go.
I'm up. I'm getting on the bus or meet me here, that nature, and that wasn't happening today.
And why was that? Was there an uneasy feeling about the kid's head today?
That was just an uneasy feeling that he had and didn't want to go.
I just got like a little feeling that like when I got up today, like I text me and my little cousins because I'm a senior, and like they're like a little bit younger than me, so I text them and I was like, "Is anybody up? Who's going to school? Like, get up, let's go. We're going to school." No one responded, so I'm like, man, this is weird. Like we never do this. Like either like somebody's sick or like something's wrong. So I'm like,
what was worrying everybody? There had been some ominous threats posted in recent days. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. That it is. I've been hearing the threats too, and it's like, you know, kids they play around and say, "Oh, we're gonna shoot up the school." Or this. You don't supposed to play around with that.
Right.
Like this is serious. You can't do that. So I mean, like, it's a lot of stuff that's been going on. You know, this school it's been tragic, and it's like, I don't even know. It's
When you heard about what was going on at school today, you weren't there, but then you learned there's an active shooter. What was going through your mind?
My first thing when I got up, I put my shoes on, put my coat on, I told my mom, "Come on, let's go." I have a friend, he's more like my cousin. I think of him as my cousin. And I said, he's in there. He's the only one that went to school. And I need to get up there to get him out of that school. Because I don't want anything to happen to him.
And he is okay?
Yeah, he is fine. He's at home. He's a little bit scared, but he'll be okay.
I bet.
It's been crazy.
Now, the threats that we've been talking about, I was just talking to the undersheriff again about that. They're looking into these threats. There was something posted about a deer head. Tell me about that.
That happened probably like a month ago. Which is like somebody cut off a deer head, his neck, about like right on his neck.
An actual deer head.
The actual deer head, blood and everything, and threw it in our courtyard in our school. Which you have to get inside the school to get in that courtyard, and it's outside. And they like drew all on the buildings on the wall looking for our principal. They want to talk to our principal, asking him where he is. I mean, it's a lot to this. I mean. I don't have all the details, but
And they're still investigating. He's confirmed if it's connected to this sophomore who pulled the trigger today. And as you guys got here, you saw a couple of the students come out. And I don't want you to name any names because they're still notifying people. But how is that hitting you, knowing that you know some of these kids that were shot today?
I mean, it worries me a lot. I mean, I grew up with these kids for so long. I've been going out here for almost like 4 or 5 years now. And I know of these kids that they're hurt and they're sad. And their parents don't know what to do, but it's gonna be okay. God will heal everybody. Everybody will be fine.
We're certainly glad you're okay. And Robin, from a parent's standpoint, talk to me about safety. Do you feel safe letting Trayshawn go back to school here?
No, I do not, because they haven't got this under control. If all these things are already happening, you never know what might happen again. And
Now listen to what she just said. And because I played this before. So I just wanted to make sure y'all heard that. Now you understand, you have generations upon generations of this type of mentality that goes unchecked. And because it goes unreported, just like these people who ain't getting no time, for the one boy that I reported on getting no time because the judge found it inappropriate to sentence him to any kind of prison time for the 4 rapes he admitted to doing, because he admitted it. And now, they're pressuring black folks who get crimes committed against them. They're pressuring them to have this reformative justice with every white assailant that is, typically doing something absolutely anti-black in the name of white supremacy, and get you to apologize, or no, not get you to apologize, get them to give you a half-ass apology, get you to accept it, and then have you tell them that, oh, I believe they shouldn't be prosecuted. Who knew the law ever would work like that? See, with that, we got to remember, like I said, all the way from Carolyn Bryant to the Karens of today, like this one here.
Can you call it, because she won't let us call it?
Yeah, what's the phone number?
916. Well, he could have turned off the ringer.
Huh?
Oh my God! What, do you want me to get
your
fucking
phone.
naked, lady?
All right, guys.
I can't unlock your phone.
You don't need
Guys,
to.
Yeah, dude.
Let's try
turn the ringer off.
Let's try to just stay calm and cool. Okay. So 916.
I really can't stand when that, and I hear that, like I said, being out here, you best believe any type of situation like that, white folks get on code, hey, and start immediately talking to the black folks who just got insulted. Hey, let's keep everything calm now. Hey, let's try to keep everything calm. This woman just threatened him, is accusing him of a crime. I'm a patron, and you represent this business. If I'm harassed, then that's on you. So the fact that you think you finna say something to me, oh, well, calm down. That type of shit. Number one, black folks, stop doing all of this explaining to these people. This woman knew she was full of shit in the first place. Trust me. Trust me. All she was doing was trying to make a big deal out of nothing, then call the police and act like she was threatened. Don't get it twisted. It just didn't work out that way. But this was the whole reason for this whole farce. Oh, because watch how she slow plays giving him the number. This broad knows she got her phone.
Yeah, what's the phone number?
916. Well, he could have turned off the ringer.
Huh?
Oh my God! What, do you want me to get
your
fucking
phone.
naked, lady?
All right, guys.
I can't unlock your phone.
You don't need
Guys,
to.
Yeah, dude.
Let's try
turn the ringer off.
Let's try to just stay calm and cool. Okay.
If I didn't know better, I think I'm looking at a con man, or in this case, a con woman. That little slick move right there, this is a thief. Anybody doing shit like that's a thief. Trust me. That right there is a straight thief. But I mean, I guess liars and thieves, rats, they all in the same category. So they same company.
So now it's 6?
I really need my phone back.
Stop looking at him like it's her. Talk to him. He's trying to help you.
Right, Dominique Deborah.
Number 916.
Is everything in my pocket?
You want to pat him down?
You pat me down, bro. That's all I got.
I'm still waiting for the number.
Well, if it's in his place.
See, I've came across people like this before in my lifetime, so I'm very well versed at this. Just, man, family, I'm going to turn the sound off. Watch her body language. What's she looking for? Put her hand back in her. What is she doing? Now, unfortunately, too many of our people can be fooled by bullshit artists like this. Like I said, I'm from the University of White Supremacy, so I know how to break this down. Look at her; she's still just digging her. What are you digging for? Now, is that purse that damn big that you can't find a phone? And now he's still, ma'am, here, take my phone. Because she's slow playing it. This is all game. All absolute cat. Oh, whoa. All of this digging, I just dug in my purse 10 times. It didn't fill my phone. Wow, it's ringing now. Whoa. Yeah, now watch how she's going to do.
What would I even do?
Right now. Is it in your purse, ma'am?
It
is. I'm so sorry.
Really?
I am sorry.
All right, cool.
Sorry. I apologize.
See, what happened here, family, is that her phone came out too quick and she started recording this encounter. So it's not enough for her to just say, oh, this, that, or the other, because obviously this brother's woman is more than likely probably of the lighter persuasion. So in this instance, when that his girlfriend's camera came out, this girl knew, the playing field has changed. Like I said, watch this bullshit. I'm gonna play it from beginning to end, okay? Because from it's obviously when this video starts, she has already accused him of stealing her phone, right? Okay, that purse is not that big. Watch how many times she digs her hand in that purse before this dude can actually get her attention to call it. Flam, dangerous ass Becky Karen right here. Ooh-wee. I call it the spirit of Georgia. I mean, man, you got to know some of these damn demons, boy. Look at that. She full of shit. Look at she tried to stick her hand in the top of her purse. That look like she looking for something? Where my hands are? I'm distressed. Con artist. This is a con artist, family. Con artiste. And a bad one at that. Looking at her, she probably got made her bones on the Indian reservation. So, most of the people she probably was able to get over on was halfway drunk all the time anyway. But now she in the real world, she doesn't really know how to conduct herself with the bullshit. So she got a lesson when that camera came out and was like, well, the white girl got me. Ooh, oh no. Just like she told her, fuck off. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, man. But number one, family, do not do all of this. You ain't got to prove nothing to these people. Number one, like I said, all of that showing her this and that, she knew she didn't. She knew she was full of shit from the jump. It was all about manufacturing a situation to put a black man's life in jeopardy. Nothing more, nothing less. She didn't have to know him from a can of paint. That is the element of racial warfare. And unfortunately, too many of these brothers out here do not understand that these women are on the same exact code as these Proud Boys. Only difference is they might be sexually attracted to you. But guess what? They're racially loyal to their own. I know there's a lot out there that can't understand what difference what I'm saying, but yeah, they're racially loyal, meaning they're going to stay on code when, you know, you got everybody telling black folks not to be on code for anything. She's a proud gal. That's right. Proud gal, just like Sarah Palin. And all them NBA players, Jerry Stackhouse used to bring her out. I mean, come on, man. Really? Really? It's not new. It ain't new. I mean, hell, look at Kamala Harris. But, yeah, look at this. I'm just saying, when you see stuff like this, and, you know, people, oh, yeah, I want y'all to keep in mind, man, these are the teachers of your children. You know, when people say, well, man, we ain't got to worry about getting our own stuff, man. Oh, no, women like this are your teachers. Women like this might be your damn nurse. You want this to be your anesthesiologist? What if she's your accountant? What if she's your appraiser? Now, see, imagine eliminating all of that question out of the equation. That's the one thing they don't want black people ever doing. That's why they're fighting against reparations, because with this, we always have to go through stuff like this. But when the playing field is different, like just look how the white woman was, this woman probably would have fell on the floor if his girlfriend wasn't there. Falling out. And then the dude working there would have got on code. Yeah, well, he was kind of threatening. I mean, I don't know. He had on gang colors. Think they don't? Yeah, don't be a revolutionary. They'll find somebody to lie on you real quick. Take it from me. They'll go through the lengths to perjure themselves to lie on you. On the record. Dan Ruck, what's going on? So Baldwin, what does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. So before we get to any further, let me go ahead and hit y'all off with this, because y'all be letting me forget. So I always got to remember, I got to play the interlude for the Friday show, you know? And then we also got to do the Simone Sanders Out the Door two-step celebration. Until she is gone, we will be running that song so everybody could know that, you know, there might be a new player entering into the NFL next year. You know, she might be on the sidelines at the Super Bowl. This is the weekly wrap-up, family. This is beatzillapdx, and we will be right back.
tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords, and they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
You said that halftime will be epic. Silent D. Man. Woo-wee. So, before we go any further, you know, Friday, you know, we like to have fun around here, so we gonna do so. So let's get right on into the celebration of Simone Sanders. We wish her well and good luck on her next venture. You know, may the Under Armour deal or the new Nike deal or Adidas deal come through. You know. Because, you know, hey, man, women athletes always get good for endorsements. And you got a woman athlete who can tackle. Now, you know, I don't know how many sports she is because the one female football league they have, I don't know how that probably would look like Lizzo out there on the field. I mean, but hey, man, there is something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We ain't body shaming around here. If you like the Lizzo size and little tight booty shorts and big little short top and some pads, shoulder pads. More power to you. But in the meantime, this is for Simone Sanders. And we're going to do the Simone Sanders two-step sponsored by Chemstrumentals. Here come the coons. Look at the coons. Oh man, you know, as soon as I seen that Simone Sanders was leaving, I was like, well, I know Roland Martin is licking his chops. Hey, son. He licking his chops. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lordy me. Okay, let me get that out of here. So check this out, family. I'm sure y'all have seen this story. Again, I just want to make sure I report what is going on. We're going to get to Juicy, of course. But before we do, because I have a question about removing white women from the minority role. And I think I'm gonna open up the lines tonight to hear what y'all got to say. I'm gonna play some videos because I just want to get, I want to get y'all take on it. Because for me, I'm looking at it this way. How on earth are we sitting up here now trying to put white men in front of black people because they are claiming trans? Because see, this is what they are doing. Remember, trans means white. You know, gay mean white. Lesbian mean white. When it's a black this, black that, it still means white because it's still coming from a white entity. And with the whole Jussie Smollett thing, you could clearly see that this is not an agenda that has anything to do with black people. Because, you know, the only thing they wanted to do at the beginning of it is blame straight black men for not supporting this blatant liar. So, yeah. Anyway, so let me show you this, family. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this one's gonna boil you. But see, again, I'm family. I'm gonna play this, and I'm just remember my question. Should white women be removed from the minority roll?
She said, you need to get up. I said, can you move back? She said, is there going to be a problem? I said, no, that's not going to be. I didn't get aggressive with her. I didn't say, and the young man back there said I got aggressive. He wasn't even there. He was all the way in the back. I didn't do anything.
Okay. I wasn't here. I'm not saying you did, but when the captains made that request, I don't have any override.
How can the captain make a request for something that he didn't see, he didn't know? They're going to offer word. It's like all these people on the plane. I didn't do anything. No one did anything.
Do you have your belongings so you can just get them?
We need to go.
And we had witnesses. I just want this to be known that she has a newborn. You're putting her off the plane due to the negligence of and unprofessionalism of one of your staff members.
She did absolutely nothing.
No, that's absolutely wrong.
You weren't even here.
Absolutely wrong.
I didn't do anything.
Put the video on.
I don't have to do anything.
Who are you talking to?
No, if we are treated unfairly, should we take this? We paid to be on this flight. No, you're gonna knock my phone out my hand. At the end of the day, this is my 7-week-old daughter being mistreated.
You weren't here.
I was not here, but
if you had any compassion or empathy,
how was that not assault?
Or decency?
This has nothing to do with decency.
No, it completely does.
Yeah, I know y'all might have seen some of this, but I don't know if y'all saw the whole long version.
It's wrong.
It's all recorded. It is what it is. We have the people sitting in this area know exactly what happened. It's wrong.
That's because how of a choice. There was no problem here. It didn't even start with me. When? I had her 7 weeks. She's 7 weeks. She's 7 weeks. You should wait in the neighbor for 7 weeks. I didn't do anything.
And we asked her, all she asked her was, can she move to let us out the aisle? That's it. It's a travesty. A newborn child. Excuse me.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Somebody who saw this or heard it, I hope y'all speak up. Because it's wrong. Everybody who been around here who know that when this fellow over here came to get up, he came to get up, and we were getting up out our seat to move. She said, can you move? We said, are we going to move? She said, can you give us space to get out? It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm going to point out something. When they talk about there is no system of white supremacy, let this be evidence that they're very well aware of the hit that their image has took on January 6th and all the L's of the year of white supremacy. 2021 has been the year of absolute backfire and disaster for white supremacy, and there is much, much more to come. Now, with that being said, look at the attitude of these people. Same thing that I just played in the store. Are you noticing something? You seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a code. Black folk, we need to be on there. And truth be told, I'm going to say it like this for some of y'all, because y'all be in these chats. Black folks on YouTube should not be going at other black folks on YouTube. Unless it's like it's somebody detrimental and like a damn plant or something like that. Now, I understand how people may feel, but that evidence better be there more than just your emotions and opinion. If there ain't no hard proof, you're going off code. I mean, now people who have personal business dealings and personal dealings and, with people, that's one thing. But so do everybody else. Guess what they don't do? They don't break that code for that. They never break the code for their personal feelings. But black folks, the one thing I've always heard black folks say, man, the reason why black folks ain't got nothing is because black folks can't stick together. No black people can stick together. There's plenty of us who married black and have black families. Plenty of us. Then there's plenty that actually have married outside, but have still maintained to be a force in the community. Now you have some of those other ones that they're black in front of white people. They don't like being black at all. They like being the black person in front of white people because they actually enjoy the attention of being a novelty. Now, unfortunately, in this day and age, you don't have the luxury of being a novelty Negro anymore. So, I have a 7-week-old. They don't give a damn. War is on. It's you who are behind the 8 ball. You believed in all of this democratic bull crap. Vote here, vote there, vote this. This is what you face. White supremacy. The one thing that don't nobody want to let come out their mouth but us black first individuals. All of y'all who trying to still get along with them, then you go get your ass handed to you like this. They serve you up on a plane, tell you to get, man, I paid my ticket. How much did this mean? You better get the marshals in here to get me off this plane, pimp. And somebody better break me off my money. Man, well, I can say this now. Statute of limitations gone on that one. There was an incident I had in the airport some years back with a TSA agent that was upset because he perceived that I was flying with who was a bandmate of mine. She was actually dating a partner of mine. But because she was a cute little blonde girl, she didn't want to, she wasn't trying to get hit on. So she rolled with me. So as we're moving through airports, people are perceiving like, you got this little pretty old white girl over here with him. What are you doing over here, this white girl? You know he over here pimping. No, I'm behold, like this actually my partner woman. I'm just here just to keep all the riffraff away. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we in the airport, and I'm coming back. These people feeling some kind of way. I'm coming out, and I'm waiting on the rest of my band. Now you can clearly see, like, there's a guitar player on this guy's back, a big old bass on this dude's back. We're clearly a band, right? This TSA was like, hey, you got to keep moving. And I'm talking to somebody, like, literally, I'm in between looking at my wife and then talking to them, like, letting them know, like, hey, I'm finna dip. Because my wife here to get me. So I'm seeing her, my kids in their sleep. So I'm like, well, yeah, I'm finna dip off. So I'm about to go shake it out and be like, man, I think I got to go get my bag. And most of them didn't. So I'm like, shoot, I'm finna go with the fam. Well, this TSA agent is like watching me stop. And I'm looking back and forth. He's trying, hey, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. Hold on. So I'm still conversating because I don't do that. So anyway, he's like, hey, you got to say, man, don't you see me talking? You interrupt me again, it's gonna be a problem. So I went back to talking, and he taps me on my shoulder. Said, man, if you touch me again, I'm gonna knock your ass right going out in this airport. Now get your little ass on. What the hell did I just tell you? Then I turned right back around and started talking to my partner again. Now he doesn't know what to do. He's literally standing there looking at me like, damn, he didn't do what I say. Turn around, I'm like, mother, you still standing here? And then the other TSA is like, hey, come on over here. Y'all better stop taking that shit off these people. Can't stand seeing this shit. Can't stand this shit. Oh man, I empty my pockets out for you. Bitch. No, I won't. I got a plane story with me and my wife on that. I might save that for later.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Uh-oh.
You weren't here.
The 9 FBA. Okay. All right. There it is.
Yet you took the opinion of somebody else over somebody carrying a child, a baby. We're not fools. We're educated. Masters. Degrees. What?
And after that comment, my nigga, you can hold your own nuts. So if you didn't understand what just came out of that African's mouth, basically, we are not Takata. We are not the niggas. We work. We go to school. We are doctors. Okay. Yeah, you had me at hello and lost me at we are educated. Okay. All right. How's that Pan-Africanism panning out for some folk? No, y'all over here FBA and hating and EBB. This man came right out of his mouth. Oh, and if y'all didn't see the Jussie Smollett thing when the little Nigerians are Nigerian, they threw that out there real quick. Them dudes ain't black, they Nigerian. And they made a distinction. We did not. He came out his mouth, made a distinction. If Pan-African is not working out for you, it is not our fault. Get the hell over it. Them dudes don't fool with you like that. Just because they'll lay up with you and go tell you how beautiful you are, my African princess. He know your ass ain't African. It's you who can't figure that one out. So you come over here and just work your stupid ass like nothing. It's game. Boy. Teacher, you braid your hair like this. Now eat it up. Eat it up. We are gatas. Viewer one in the house. We are kata. I mean, good grief. Now, and that's when it comes out. I'm like, what? So you just take the word of everyone? You just take the word of someone else? See, he's used to the colonizers. We know the oppressors. So, see, the difference on the oppressed situation, the oppressor and oppressed, it's an active battle. Colonizer, colonized mind, most of them dudes was broken before they was even born. So all they know is how to be a sucker. So, I mean, man, it's so funny. Get back to your roots. You see some sack in them dudes? He got his 7-week-old baby up there. Dude, look at her. Look at her. Look. Ooh-wee. and talk about black men's toxic masculinity. Ladies, that's what you want? That's the type of defense you want? A man who can argue just as loud as you and get oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Really? That make you feel secure? He'll protect you, won't he? Lord. Ooh. Oh, man. Let me see. So, yeah. When I first saw it, I'm like, damn. But, yeah. Now I know why I saw the short video at first. That's the long video. So when you see him walking off the plane, hey, we are not niggas. We are not niggas. I mean, he went short of that. He did all the other talking points. We are educated. We work. We are doctors. All right, hold your own Joel off in there, pimp. You got it. You got it, player. No need for us to come to your rescue on that one. No. You got it. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like that. And I'm no damn mule. You might come to me, man, she comes and put this because I see something you don't. And if you don't see what I see, that's cool. But, you could get behind something if you want to, but I mean, I vet everything that I'm finna get behind. Not because somebody told me something was cool. You better show me who this person is. And I'm going to find out for my damn self anyway, because that's what being thorough is. If I'm putting my reputation on the line, it ain't based off nobody else's word. It's based off of what I know about you. But that's fair, ain't it? That's how people should be. You don't want to be out here holding grudges against people you don't even know. Damn, I just said that. That's funny. You definitely don't want to be out here holding grudges against people you don't even know. Oh, man. Man, it just dawned on me like where that actually applies after I said it. That is hilarious. Because FBA are lions. That's right. Because that when it was... Oh, Mike just keep his mouth shut on over here because ain't got nothing nice to say. I guess I'll just keep that one to myself. But, foundational black Americans, again, for some of the slow people out there that do not understand the difference in saying this is a lineage and just a lineage. It's not a organization. It's an identification, For those people who have kind of been around different things, I think different neighborhoods, cliques, or associations probably should not be so damn foreign to you. Where the hell have you been for the last 30 years? And if you don't even understand what I'm saying on that level, keep your ass on the porch and shut your mouth. Because we need real people out here in the field. Not a bunch of people who want to talk loud, and then as soon as the pressure start coming, you start double thinking yourself like, do I really want white people out of power? I don't know. Man, y'all better vet these people and see what they really about. They talk a good game. Pro-black. Right now, if you talking, I'm pro-black and pro-business. Business is cool. But understand this, if you're not getting past the idea of business and getting to the point of why most black businesses have, after they've had success, have failed. And then they make sure the other ones don't get off the ground. meaning communal collective business, which is so foreign. They've had black people away from it so long that it's like a foreign idea to people. Well, all of these other groups just practice it nonstop. Try to get black folks to do this. Well, I don't know, man. What them niggas doing with the money? I mean, I don't know. What he doing over there with that money? And then, he got this money over here. Shoot. Everybody, instant bankers, instant financiers, ain't stepped foot behind a desk in a bank. All of a sudden know so much. It's so crazy to me. But at the end of the day, our enemy is white supremacy. And they ain't got no smoke for that. Stop following them fake ass people, please. All they want to do is fall in line with them white women. It's me. And they sit up there and be so smooth with it, like, oh no, we're pro-black. And then black men ain't this, and black men ain't this. If black men is this and black men is that, then what is your option for a future? Who sold you that line? Because right now, I'm seeing foolery on overload. Overload. And, it's definitely understood, but I would expect at this time for people to have a little more savvy common sense about themselves and understand when game is afoot. So don't let you see what's on the screen, damn it. You let these doggone fools come up here and talk that crap to you. Oh, well, you gotta vote for Biden because this and that and this, and you gotta vote for Biden because he did this? You see yourself in there, folks? I don't think so. But they got a lot of money for a bunch of people that don't even belong in this damn country, huh? Build back better. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's also another crime bill in there, too. Go figure. And it doesn't target migrants. Wow. So the illegal immigrants that came over here actually get provisions and protections, while the legal black folk are going to be targeted by another crime bill thanks to Joe Biden. Thank you, ignoramuses Biden sexuals. You have thoroughly shown how dumb you have been. Infants, political infants. And no more of this. We are a new generation who just desire more, desire better. And now we have all of these people coming out trying to muck up the reparations conversation. And that's not by mistake. Did y'all see that the other day, family? Did y'all see what was that? They call it conversational reparations. Did y'all see that the other day? Biden sexuals are absolutely silent right now. What's up, Conscious Outlaw? Biden sexuals are absolutely silent. But they're not the only ones. They do have company. Because right now it's a lot. Remember, think of this. When Black Lives Matter hijacked new black media's movement behind the George Floyd thing, everybody was like, oh man, look at Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Well, what about trans lives matter? Black trans lives matter, and black this matter, and it was everything else matters, right? And that agenda got perpetuated in Ice Cube's conversation on Fox Soul when they asked him about women and his plan for Black America. And he's like, it's Black America, plan for Black America means everybody under that umbrella. So what she was doing was immediately instilling a separation, right? Well, here's the thing. I can understand it from a foreigner. You know what I mean? Like them people on the on the plane. I do get it because they came here believing white folks is God anyway. So I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Let me see here. Where's this at? This is what I want to show. Absolutely. I'm going to show a little taste of this. Because we do need to address a little bit of this. Okay. Because, we have some major issues we need to deal with. One of them is this, and we need to be real. Everybody does not need a damn black card or black pass. And we have done that way too much. Y'all remember when them women, what was it, Vivica Fox, up there talking about Harry? Oh, Harry, light-skinned Harry now. No, we black men. He ain't one of us. Look at that. Here, and how disrespectful. Oh, yeah, la cat. Oh, yeah, la cat. Welcome. How disrespectful. Like, we're black men, and white men, especially white supremacist men and the power structure, has targeted black men as the top target. So to even throw that out is just an absolute insult to black men. Now, I mean, we mean black everything, nothing separate. Because when you do that, you allow stuff like this in, and then when they get amongst themselves, they just looking like, we got them niggas. Oh.
Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but
Okay.
is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and I don't
Okay.
is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are
Yes.
Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody
All right.
knows that, but I find that
Yeah,
wherever I
but
go
well,
and I see
well, the
Indian
reason why
people
they
at the
don't is 'cause they
supermarket,
lie.
on the street, everyone's like, Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so were you raised eating South Indian food?
South Indian food. Lots of rice and yogurt, potato curry, dal, lots of dal, idli.
Yes, Italy. That's a deep cut.
I didn't see fried chicken and greens, and I wonder if Mindy also, as a kid, celebrated with her family Kwanzaa. Oh, Lord, man. Ouch. Ouch. But I got to give y'all this real. No, this ain't what I want. No, let me take that out of there. That's right. I almost forgot. I need to play y'all this. Oh, thank you, Tim Samore. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, Mindy's brother. So Mindy's brother actually stole money while posing as a black man. He's pretending to be black because his excuse for trying to get into medical school was that because, what did he say? His grades weren't good enough or something, so he had to be black because they would take people with lesser grades. Like, no, the hell they don't. Don't tell that lie on black folk. But that's the nature of the devil. And people want to be, black folks want to be accepted so damn much. It's like, man, don't y'all see the problem in that? Y'all can't see the problem in this. Okay, let me get that's right. I need to play this. Okay. Need to get something here. What is that? There we go. Oh, well, I hate when it does this. Let's see. And please like and share. What is that? Buy crypto. The lady that pretended to be black. You mean Rachel Dolezal? Is that what you're talking about, Rachel Dolezal? Man. Yeah, you talking about Rachel Dolezal. Okay. Where is these? Where are these clips? They should be uploaded here. I am missing something here. So here, in the meantime, let me play this for y'all. Let me play this.
On the massive racial disparities.
He could troll. He can troll as long as he's respectful. He can troll. We add to the algorithm.
Well, thank you for your time,
hit the like button.
Senator Booker. I'm Dr. Nicolai Corte, and I'm here on behalf of the GRIO as their national affairs contributor. Really enjoyed the Maternal Health Summit today, learned so much. Today, Vice President Harris invited you to moderate a conversation to get more men engaged in the movement for maternal health equity, featuring two leaders on the front lines, Alexis Ohanian, Serena Williams' husband and Reddit founder, and Charles Johnson, the founder of For Cure for Moms. What was your big takeaway from what those two men had to share? You so often talk about turning your pain into purpose, and it seems those two men have certainly done that. What were your two big takeaways?
I think that we need to tell our stories. It's the way we deeply engage with another, inspire empathy and action. And they both had really compelling personal life stories. So I think that that's the one big takeaway is this is affecting men, it's affecting children, it's an issue that's affecting our society in ways that many of us might not be conscious to, and we can't have such a poverty of empathy that we don't understand that. And then the second big takeaway is, dear God, we've got to pass the big Build Back Better Act. We've just got to get that done.
You know, I was really surprised by.
Oh, goodness. I understand. Now, look on the screen. This is who you have meeting for, number one, maternal health, which really is an abortion meeting. How to get, basically how to get people back in the doors of Planned Parenthood for a lesser reason. But now, what are they talking about? They're talking about the Build Back Better program. Well, that's it. What does that have in it? Let's see. Who would be eligible? What did I say down there? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, ain't it? And entered the U.S. before January 11th. January 1st, 2011, and remained continuously since. Yep. Yep. Not really anything in there for black folk, except for a crime bill. But and you still have folks out here talking about, man, we gotta have this lawsuit. Gotta get our voting rights. I mean, man, come on. Yeah, no. I have to get these. I gotta download. Got that. Crazy. Trying to find this video for y'all. What is this at? Good grief. You know, you download certain stuff and then for some reason or you upload it and then it's like, oh, here's this date. It's like, well, no, I just uploaded it today to have it ready. So where is it now? Never fails. Let's see, where are we at? Hopefully I'm close. Oh, and something else they were trying to talk about this week was kind of interesting. Because now with this killer kid, they're talking about, what to do with juveniles, like how to help juvenile justice, something like that. It's like, what? Juvenile justice? Is there such a thing with your children? I wouldn't think so. What is up with this? Okay, so maybe I could have sworn these were up here. All right. In the meantime, let me play this other one for you because, it wasn't here like it's supposed to be. So in the meantime, I can play this for you, though. Play a little more of this. I want to get into Dave Chappelle. But remember, I played these older white women the other evening. I'm going to revisit that real quick because I just want y'all to take note on how when they speak, they do not include anyone else. So when they are talking about their loss, when they say women, that only means white women. Anything else is one big Negro. So there is no black woman group for them. It's just black people. It's black folks that have the hard time understanding it, just like Juicy. And we're going to get to Juicy. But I want y'all to see, this is another reason why we need to get these women up off of our protection, which ain't really much. But at least we wouldn't have to be splitting nothing.
Which give the wife her legal right to be a full-time wife and mother supported by her husband. Now, ERA, or the Equal Rights Amendment, will invalidate these laws because no longer can you have any legislation that imposes an obligation on one sex but doesn't impose on the other. You don't have to take my word for it. You can now take the word of the Superior Court of the state of Pennsylvania in a sensational decision handed down just last month. You see, Pennsylvania has a state equal rights amendment, and it's already in effect. And in this new case called Wiegand versus Wiegand, the court threw out the Pennsylvania laws which give special benefits and rights to women which are not given to men. And the wife in this case argued that ERA was supposed to apply only to employment and jobs and education. But the court said, too bad, the language is very precise and it doesn't admit of any exceptions in the field of domestic relations. Now, this affects all the rights pertaining to support, separate maintenance, and divorce. And these are the rights that the women in Pennsylvania have lost. And now, in the matter of the draft, the Equal Rights Amendment will positively make make women subject to the draft on an absolutely equal basis with men, and this means they'll be put in combat and on warships just like the men. Now, we all hope that we're not going to have any more wars or any more draft. But there's a flaming war in the Middle East, and history shows that wars do come even when people don't want them. And it would be a terrible shame to tie our country with a constitutional noose around our necks, whereby women would have to be drafted on the same basis as men and assigned to all the same jobs. And now we're told that there are women in the Israeli army, and that's true, but you watch the pictures. They don't have any women driving the tanks or in combat. But the Equal Rights Amendment would require women to be put in combat exactly like men. Now, in the matter of the protective labor legislation, the Equal Rights Amendment would wipe out all the guarantees that women who work in industry and do manual work have had through these years because of the state protective labor legislation. These are the laws.
Now, she's using very tricky wording because, and especially back then, because women, when she's saying women, black women were identifying as that. And not only that, though, she had help of the media pushing that propaganda line. Like, and then you have Gabby Sidibe on up there with Gloria Steinem up there. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you always got somebody to sell us out. They're always prompt and ready. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you a taste of this. Understanding how even the women are crafty in their dog whistle talk. I mean, we see what kind of children they're raising just by, the Kyle Rittenhouses and the Ethan Crumleys, right? You see what time it is there. Let's see. And this is something that, see, in this day and age, I need y'all to be mindful of, family. Because a lot of people, we're going to start getting, a lot of people coming back in the mix talking about, because as we get into this election season, we're going to be saying, as we've been saying, no tangibles, no vote. So you got to vote for this reason or the other that's not going to be a tangible reason will always come back into play. But remember what you just got. And this is something that somebody told most black folks. Well, this is the dude who said, man, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Shoot, I got the one. If you vote for him, you stupid. You say? White people don't want war, my dude. Asshole politicians want war. If that were true, then we wouldn't have Proud Boys out here. Proud Boys aren't politicians. Klan ain't politicians. Your neighborhood, neighborhood associations? No, Neighborhood Watch, George Zimmerman, none of them politicians. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you need to reevaluate that position and perceive a little wiser here. Because, it's been a racial war against an anti-black race war. That is not, if a 12-year-old can get killed in the street, yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
In fact, it's going to be. What can a kid say? You got the vaccination? Yeah. Or whether those aliens are here or not. We know that this virus is, in fact, it's going to be. What could they do? Portman is a congressman from this area. Xi Jinping in China. He's a bright and really tough guy. Over 600,000 people out there signed, 6 million people. Whether or not there's a man on the moon or whatever, something. 4 years old, when you see a red light cross the street, whoa, boy, you are. Why can't the
And always remember, that people are politicians. And what we have as politicians are white people. Meaning, those people who want war go get in politics so they can execute it. See this guy here? He came up under Strom Thurmond, Klansman. Guess what? They turned it into politics. You think he's any less? Barack Obama. Barack Obama is good for Kenya, I guess. But what does that have to do for foundational Black Americans? I don't see the relation. He's just another white man to me. He was raised by white folk. He wasn't raised with us. He's not from our community. So, Kamala got brown skin. Don't make her one of us. No. Yeah, we don't do the Barack Obama. Well, number one, this place is neither left nor right. This place is Black first. So the interests of Black people is what's first here. So that is the political agenda here. Black people's interest, first and foremost. Second, third, and last. Everything else is someone else's and that group's issue. Because no one comes to our defense and no one comes to our benefit and our aid. We come out and then everybody else wants to disrupt our message. Well, you said you're really trying to learn. Most people who are trying to learn usually just listen. But you're trying to get a point across. I'm just too smart for that. Have you already told the lie that, you're Black? Have you told that in the chat yet? Because I know you're white. But I'm just wondering, have you already did that one? If not, let's just skip that. So let's just overtly admit you're white. It's too obvious. Way too obvious. You said no. Oh, man. The fact that what you just did, that showed exactly that. If you're not white, well then damn. How many white friends you got? If you are not white, how many white friends you got? He was just filling the chat just a minute ago. Listen, come on, man. Roll that number up. Where the white friends at? Black man. Oh, Lord. No, I'm hella white. I know. It's 0. Your boy again. Watch, he gonna be lost. And why are you watching this incoherent jerk? Family, this is why the powers that be do not want me having large numbers, because they don't want nobody else who knows how people do. And I know this, the trolling, because then if I was a woman, it'd be I was attractive and I was pretty and I was smart. And then troll. But you're so intelligent. Keep telling y'all, I'm from Portland, Oregon, man. Do that to someone who don't know no better. Look at this old incoherent dude. He's just lost as all get out. And then watch how his security watch how security got to roll him back in. He's just walking in a big old circle. directed how to get. He got to be directed how to get home. Don't he live there? Oh wow! And then passes by the walkway. Dude just pointed at him where to go. Damn. Hey, y'all voted for. And we were stupid for not voting for him. He can't even figure out how to get in his front door.
But you still go stupid?
All right. Jeez. And we stuck on stupid for not wanting to vote for that and wanting tangibles. If it makes more sense to you to not get something just to get Trump out to get that guy, whew. Boy, you need to be at the Shady Pines. Shady Pines, where he about to go ahead. Now, what y'all think if something just happens, like he fall and bust his head or something like that, right? Slip and fall. I mean, because he's getting, obviously something going wrong. So, I mean, a slip and fall, he ain't nothing but a day away from a slip and fall. So then you get Kamala. In a mess when nobody's liking her. America would be ripe for the pickings. And I mean, right now, here's another thing, folks. Y'all literally voted in the oldest white man in history. Is that the symbol of strength to you? Just because you didn't like the other dude? The one thing you can always say about Donald Trump is ain't nobody just gonna punk him without a response. You understand what I'm saying? But you said they would probably use the 25th. So, hey, they not fit to do that. Because for what benefit would it do? Put Kamala Harris in there? You ready for a bunch of foreign troops goose stepping down MLK? as soon as they inaugurate it, boy, them planes gonna be flying over, dropping off the troops in your streets. Goose stepping down your street. Like, oh, she can't do shit. Yeah. Instant lack of I mean, please, trust me. Everybody, well, why? Because it's a woman? No, because it's Kamala Harris. Yeah, you want a disaster on your hands? Put that woman in power. I'm talking about, boy, them foreign troops will be at the doorstep tomorrow. Tomorrow, the America has finally shown its hand. You're done. This is your best option? Now we see why y'all pushing all that other shit around the world. Yeah, y'all was finished. Y'all mailed it in. Got it. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and call in this loan. Because remember, America's extremely in debt to China. Been talking about that here on this program. The going out of business sale of America. What better way to put Kamala Harris, the incompetent court jester, right in front of the world? Who gonna wait? For what? If they want to, I mean, would you wait? If you sitting there biding your time all of these years, and finally you got somebody in power that absolutely has no wherewithal how to defend it. She is not anybody who understands any type of warfare at all. That ain't, you literally looking at somebody that slept their way to the White House. You put that decades they have been waiting. Put that woman in power. I'll give you 48 hours. My bet's on 36. Family, y'all better. I've been telling you about this whole China situation. I hope, and if y'all notice, you're having people talking about China on the Senate floor now, talking about this debt and this. Hey, we got to do something, and all of a sudden they starting to talk about it now on the Senate floor. Somebody's concerned. Like I've been telling y'all better be concerned. Y'all better be watching what the hell's going on here with China. Because China's like, kiss our ass. Not only that, yeah, by the way, 2 months ago, we sent these missiles all around the world. We already got them back. We just thought we'd let y'all know. Do you know what kind of pumpkin that is? I mean, you talking getting bitched all the way up in front of the world. What? Thought you was the man. What now? You can talk tough in front of your own people. Yeah. And then as soon as you do that, then we'll come right back out and be like, yeah, it's going to be consequences for what you're doing. And we already showed you what it could be. What America ain't showing you is they already know. But they ain't telling the American people. Them hypersonic missiles can tear this place off the map. It'll just be a big old body of scattered islands and water where America used to be. And everything else on fire still from these goddamn hypersonic missiles. Man, y'all better be paying attention to what's going on here. We deal with some demons out here. And they don't care about the average person. They care about themselves and their own business dealings and to-doings. Unfortunately, some of our black politicians have believed that they are actually part. Simone Sanders, shout out to you. And then she learned the hard way. Oh, no, you're not actually part. I mean, even Kamala don't even fool with you. How'd that work? How did that work out? Oh, yeah, I got to get. Oh, yes. So, it's not just Biden that has this whole gaffe reel. Nah, it's a girl too. Let's see where they at. And then we gonna get into Juicy. Let's see, we get this over here.
I want to talk about two things. First, Afghanistan.
Desmond Works. Diligent, divergent. Virgin went back in the chat again. Yeah. Hey, man, maybe you should learn from your idols. Take a cue. I only had to speak once on certain subjects, and that was that. Learn from that. In the meantime, for those of you who have just came in, hit the like button. Don't be a hater. I know some people like to come in and troll, but while you're trolling, make sure that you hit the like button while you're here and troll in good standing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to troll in good standing. Got it? Be right back.
You can bow your hands, you can stamp your feet, you can smile at everyone you see on the streets, cause this is it. It's Beatzilla, baby. It's a new year. We're taking music back. The industry, they say you don't want to hear this. You throw that on the color.
Oh yeah, we got the trolls in here. That's all good. You know, you hit the fraud button. Oh, the fraud button. Gotcha. Well, you know, I understand. You know, you got a lot of fanboys out here. So Divergent One is a fanboy. You know, because he likes those types. They like getting behind black people that talk loud, but then make sure they keep black folks off of white folk. So, you know, like Divergent One here. That's why they fool with people like Tommy and Kwame. Yeah, so you'll see them in their chats, you know. And I'm a fun boy. Yes, my wife's sitting here. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know, I mean, again, if you want to know where a white man is, there you go. The first joke, yeah, you're gay. Yeah, but I'm really not, player. And it's so funny, man. Again, the computer, the trolls, y'all gotta love them. And here's one more thing that's important about knowing about trolls is that this is like their existence. So don't deprive them of their existence, because without this, what would they be? See, we are the salt of the earth. So without us, their lives are meaningless. Isn't that right, Divergent One? Yeah, ain't that right? I mean, without us, your lives are absolutely meaningless, ain't it? I mean, what is it like to be so unseasoned? I mean, I know what it looks like to be envied. That's why you're here. But I mean, what is it like to have absolutely zero culture of your own? Let's see. Burgers? No. Oh, raw meat. You guys got that, hands down, man. Raw meat eaters, absolutely. Ode to your father, man, all the way back to your ancestors, man. Congratulations. Yes. Anyway, but you know, now you go ahead and stay here, Esau, but you got your attention for the day. So go ahead, make sure, again, like and share. Matter of fact, CashApp too. Hit my CashApp. You know, I need white money Friday. So, you know, go ahead and kick on in. Kick on in. Do a good service. Ain't that what they taught you in Boy Scouts? You was getting touched on. Anyway, so we're going to move on to this next part. And was Dave Chappelle right? I mean, because look. When you have raw meat eaters like these cavemen in my chat right now, they like to always control the narrative. And especially when they are a bunch of closet homosexuals at that. So then they do all of this. That's why you'll always see them make this immediate detour into either a gay joke or a gay insult, because that's really pretty much all they got. But, you know, whatever. Oh, man, you know, Esau, you welcome here. I mean, man, the spirit of your destruction is present. So, I mean, I can totally see why you're here. Breaking down the spirit one by one. And Dave Chappelle was right. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. And you know, it's so funny. You know, it's many people that that had so much to say. You know, again, understand all that Dave Chappelle was saying right here. Number one, about Juicy. And remember, if y'all remember, they was trying to come out talking about how straight men were homophobic because we weren't supporting Juicy Smollett. It's like, come on, man. We know exactly what time it is with this dude. He's not telling the truth. Like, when I heard that, I was like, wait a minute. It's like one of the coldest nights in Chicago. And that's a record cold night for Chicago, of all places, which is already cold in the winter. And we supposed to believe that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He said, you bet. You're right about that. Oh, man. 10 chain. 10 don't shine like this, player. No, this is old gold. So anyway, check this out. We got new, talking about my hairline. Man, what are you talking about? This is my hair, man. What are you talking about? Dummy. What a dummy. Damn. There ain't anything to do attention. Boy. That's right. You the one with mama issues. I remember. Okay, I got it. That's right. So check this out, y'all. This is some candid footage of the attack, I guess they are releasing. So, you know, the Juicy Smollett, now that he's been found guilty, they are releasing the footage. And here is the footage, family. Let me roll this.
Forget what happened to that French actor. Juicy Smollett. He's a very famous French actor. Apparently, when he was walking down the street late at night, two white men came out of the shadows with MAGA hats on and beat him up. Tied a rope around his neck, called him all kinds of niggas, and put some bleach on him and ran off into the night.
Get the water and pull on my face, okay? Water my face. Go. They put bleach. Put bleach on me. What bleach? What bleach together? What bleach? No!
And I want a little gay boy who might watch this to see that I fought back.
On his neck. Let me fight back a little bit. Let me fight back. All right.
Ow, that hurt, nigga. What the hell you do? Hit him one last time to show we're serious. And run away so the cops don't see anything that we already did. All right.
Why? Why me? Why me?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. So now we know it's all done. Let's see what they have to say about this.
Have to wait until late January to learn his fate now that he's been convicted of lying about being the victim of a racially motivated attack. His attorney says he will appeal that verdict. But even as the legal process is playing out, the former Empire star is facing new pressure from those who say he should fess up about what really happened that night in Chicago. Here's Stephen Fabian.
In the wake of his conviction, there are calls today for Juicy Smollett to come clean.
Everybody's saying that you lied on the stand. Did you lie on the stand?
The jury found the 39-year-old actor orchestrated a fake attack to make himself appear to be the victim of a hate crime. Attorney Gloria Rodriguez represents the two brothers he paid to stage the assault.
To Mr. Smollett, people will forgive you. It is time to cut the act. Just come clean.
The call was echoed by Sonny Hostin on The View.
What I would like to see when he arrives before the sentencing judge is complete contrition and penance, and for him to say, I lied.
I asked Smollett's defense attorney, Nenye Uche, is Juicy Smollett finally going to come clean here?
There's nothing to come clean when you're not guilty of anything. Many verdicts have been overturned on appeal. Let's exhaust all of that first before we start counting our eggs in the basket.
Does he stand by his story that this actually happened to him?
Yes, he does. I mean, he does. This happened to him.
Special Prosecutor Dan Webb denounced Smollett's testimony, in which he insisted it was not a hoax.
For Mr. Smollett to get up in front of them and lie for hours and hours and hours, that really compounded his misconduct. Defendants do not have the right to go in front of a jury and lie under oath.
Now he is under fire from friends like CNN's Don Lemon.
What he did might undermine future victims, legitimate victims of hate crime.
Oh, man. Wow. How'd that work out for Donnie boy? Good grief. Oh, say it again, Don.
Defendants do not have the right to go in front of a jury and lie under oath.
Now he is under fire from friends like CNN's Don Lemon.
What he did might undermine future victims, legitimate victims of hate crimes.
Even the White House is weighing in.
The president tweeted, "What happened to Jussie Smollett must never be tolerated in this country. We're with you, Jussie." The vice president called it an attempted modern-day lynching. Since the guilty verdict, are there any lessons learned here on rushing to judgment when a crime is alleged?
There are lessons learned perhaps for everybody who commented at the time, including former President Trump.
He's also being put to the sword on social media. Just tell the truth. Stop the charade. Smollett has not had a significant acting gig since he was fired from the cast of Empire when his plot unraveled.
The stigma of this case is going to follow him around.
Podcast host Mara Schiavo Campo says there may be a way back, but only if he tells the truth.
Owning up to it gives him an opportunity to explain, to seek grace, and to seek some forgiveness from the public.
Smollett faces as much as 3 years in prison, though most legal experts say jail time is highly unlikely.
Yeah, I would say so.
Tweeted at the time of that attack. The president tweeted, "What happened to Jussie Smollett must never be tolerated in this country. We're with you, Jussie." The vice president called it an attempted modern-day lynching. Since the guilty verdict, are there any lessons learned here on rushing to judgment when a crime is alleged?
I think there are lessons learned perhaps for everybody who commented at the time, including former President Trump. I wish April Ryan was here because I think.
You see how fast she threw Trump out there? You see how fast she threw Trump out there? Yeah, but that's Joe Biden right there. That's Kamala Harris. You know, that's who that is on your screen. You know, but, you know, it's more important to definitely bring Trump up.
She asked him the question. Do I see her somewhere or no? Okay. She just left where he said, "I can tell you that it's horrible. It's doesn't get worse," in response to her question about about Jussie Smollett at the time. I would say that we respect the jury's decision. Lying to the police, particularly about something as heinous as a hate crime, is shameful. Instances of that need to be investigated fully, and those found guilty need to be punished. And false accusations divert valuable police resources away from important investigations. They make it harder for real victims to come forward and be believed. You know, if you look back at the time, it's also true and important to note that accusations of hate crime should be taken seriously, and they need to be fully investigated. But that's where everybody was looking at it at the time. But certainly knowing what we know now, it's important to also note the danger of lying to police and lying about hate crimes and the fact that it diverts important resources.
You don't say. Oh, see, now they need Juicy, but what they want Juicy to do is do this. Oh my Lord. And then just look at all the people that came out. Now see this, you gotta remember, when this happened, this was at a time to where they was really trying to throw straight black men under the bus heavy. And because straight black men was like, yeah, I don't think we finna really fool with this because I see what time it is. Then people, you guys are homophobic because you won't sit up there and get down with this dude's bullshit. Well, when you know somebody lying, I mean, no, no, that's a lie. You say he destroyed his career forever. Well, I mean, you know what? He got that wake-up call. He thought he was an other. He's not. He learned the hard way. the very much so hard way. But I mean, many people do. They have to learn that way because too many people play games with our culture, and they like to let people in who oftentimes just simply don't belong. I'll let a person come and observe. So they ain't finna come and have no say. Like a troll. It's like giving a troll a position to say something. Like, no, you ain't got no place to speak. You can, definitely observe, but no, this ain't your bag. You stay in your lane. Now, with that being said, family, y'all see this on the screen. Madam Vice President Harris is the GOAT. Oh, man. So, can't get enough of this photo of Kamala Harris at the helm of the Vice President's table, meeting with black women on maternal health, voting rights, and Build Back Better Act. So, she's going to meet with black women over the Build Back Better, which is what they're not going to nothing's changing. This is what's in it. The Build Back Better is already done. So what are they meeting for the Build Back Better anything for? And then the maternal health thing. That's actually abortion. I don't know what maternal health means outside of that. Maternal health, in my mind, would have been like, when my wife was pregnant, maternal health. You go getting prenatal pills and things that help you along your pregnancies to make sure you have a good, healthy baby. However, maternal has not taken that. That's not what the term is nowadays. Maternal means abortion. He said he's a willful participant to do pussy pop. Yes, indeed, Shawana Stevens. Yes, indeed. Oh, my Lord. So this is something I got to ask. And I've asked it before. Look how, because we have let these people in the room, these people end up getting say and end up dictating our family's futures. Now, you see a bunch of black women here. Absolutely. With this Asian woman at the helm. So this is optics. This is all optics, isn't it? Never forget. This is a meeting of black women simply, and we're going to keep it an absolute buck. That meeting is absolutely about eugenics. See those eugenicists? Mm-hmm. And now you have a whole new variant from such said individuals coming down the pike. And then you also have people like this, still a breeding farm for individuals like this, which is no different than this. And then, of course, we have people like this as well, who can get into places where they should be for their own people, but instead, this is what they want. And this is everything to a lot of these people. I mean, hell, they can kill your brother, but this is more important. And then they'll turn around and say, well, I believe that this kid was, this kid right here, he was, I don't know what you want to say, that's just my opinion. He wasn't guilty of nothing. He was just self-defense. I mean, shoot, he wasn't guilty of nothing. I mean, what you talking about? I mean, and shoot, it's funny, ain't nobody out here have an opinion of their own. I mean, oh, yes or no, sir. I mean, I got some opinions. Yes, I do, sir. That's why they like people like that. So the trolls in the chat, that's why they follow people like that. I's not going to rock the boat, sir. I'm going to talk real loud on the niggers. I'm going to screams on the niggers. And I'm going to say, Stephen A., you a coon. Like we didn't already know. Charles Barkley, too. Ooh, big shock. And all these other folks on TV. Wow, man. Wow, mind-blowing revelation, man. Jeez. And then go pick on some dude who obviously got a drug issue and an emotional problem. And then go start picking on him. That was an easy target. But I guess it was good for numbers. And so somebody said, oh, well, you know, you only got this many people in your chat. So YouTube show you. Yeah, that's what YouTube let you know. Shoot, they don't want nobody like me. I'm a real true revolutionary-minded individual. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, did my time for shooting a white supremacist. Somebody else you know in my category? People be, oh, you swinging on nuts and all of this. Shoot, you better tell me somebody who's in my boat. If you can't, then shut up. This right here, man, we got to do away with this type of shit right here for real, though. So with that being said, I have a question. I want y'all's input on it. And preferably, I want the ladies in the chat, I want y'all opinion first. So ladies, I want y'all opinion. How do y'all feel about what I asked earlier about removing white women off of the minority category in a protection class? You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, I want to hear from y'all because y'all have been used as the faces of everything that they want to try to push over on black folks. So, like right here, you see on the screen, they'll get Kamala Harris. Okay, well, we need to go get you and get around these black women and take a picture because we need this type of energy in the room. So, you know, because Kamala can't do it. She ain't got no seasoning. So you have to get the faces, which will be these older black women. And like she's giving them respect and honor. She ain't said had nothing to say to black folks, and I don't know, God knows how long. So I'm gonna take this break, and after I come back, then we will open up the phone lines. And ladies, let's hear from y'all. Do you believe that all the white women should be removed from the category? Because see, like I showed you earlier, when they talk about women, that only means white women. So should they be able to benefit from what you benefit from when they're going to take that back to their neighborhoods and their enclaves of white supremacy? So with that being said, we will be right back after this break. And, you know, if you got to go take a quick bathroom break, now is the time. So we will be back in a brief moment, y'all. All right. All right. There we go. Just see the number in the chat. There we go. All right, ladies, tonight is your night. The number is in chat. I want to hear from y'all and let me know if, what y'all think about taking white women up off the classification of minority. Should they have the same protection as black women do? That is what I want to know from y'all tonight. So ladies, let me hear from you. Don't be shy. You can call in. Me personally, I believe that you should have your own space, because at the end of the day, as black women, who's coming like black women, black men, there's no one in our room, in our area. So to say that, and that's how I look at it, white women saw a way in by attaching themselves to something. Because see, for black women getting something under civil rights, black women were going to get rights anyway because it was going to black people. So they had to attach themselves to it and been doing it ever since. Been doing it ever since. So, the number is in the chat. The number is in the chat. It is pinned at the top of the board. So, ladies, don't be shy. I got some women in the chat. Y'all definitely can call in and give your opinion. And in the meantime, let me see if I got this here. Let me see if I got something here. Let me see if I got this. I wanted to play the Francis Cress Wilson video for you, but I can't because it's too big. Which sucks. Sucks. In the meantime, let me see if I got this. Come on, ladies. Yeah, come on, don't be shy. Let me see. I wanted to get this. Okay. So check this out. While I'm waiting on somebody to call, y'all have seen this before. For some of y'all, this is called selling a Negro.
Commerce himself. Here is the Honorable Sinclair Weeks, the Secretary of Commerce of the United States.
In the Department of Commerce, we are constantly alert to trends that mean a healthier national economy, better business for the nation as a whole. Recently, we have been interested in a rising young market, one that represents a huge potential for goods and services. I'm referring to the new Negro market. The tremendous buying power of this group is backed, of course, by an increased earning power. The average Negro family's income is at a record high. In fact, since 1939, it has increased more than the average income of all other Americans. Just take a look at a few figures. An official Department of Commerce report shows that at least 1/3 of the Negroes living in cities earn from $2,000 to $5,000 a year. Today, the average Negro wage earner brings home a paycheck 4 times larger than the one he collected in 1939. As a whole, the Negro market has a total income of about $15 billion every year. And after
you seeing at the time frame we talking about? And this, see right now where we are, where the B1 space is, see right now, we are probably the best group in timing of this modern era to get reparations, because we already have an idea what to do with it. And they understand what that is. And to be able to just build our economical wealth base. Think about this. Remember when they were talking about giving the $450,000 per person to the immigrants? What did I tell y'all? They are single-handedly giving people an economic base and establishing them in your community. So to make sure that they got that's literally a buffer class. So they're just another class of people in between you and the dominant power structure. So understand, man, when you hear $15 billion in black spending a year in the 50s, fast forward to the 60s, half these families fell by the wayside. They closed the factories. See, this just didn't happen by happenstance. It was by design. And guess what? Their women were very much complicit as their men were. Remember what I played the other day with that woman did not want to be living next to a nigga? Right. Well, if we get our economic freedom, truly, that also means that the police can't come through our neighborhoods and kill us with impunity. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we don't have, the white Dante rights out here. When a black cop kill a white person, that black cop go to prison. Don't he? That's Muhammad Nawar, or the other ones that killed the white the white kid while the dad was taking them on a high speed as a criminal. And right now we have Kim Potter. Now I don't know how y'all been watching this trial so far, but that whole fake ass breakdown that she was doing, that's how I look at it. Like, miss me with the crocodile tears. Oh, she just made a mistake. Really? To me, it seemed like a very trained mistake. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But like I'm saying, that looks like a trained mistake. You know what I'm saying? Come on, ladies. Don't be shy. Somebody give me a call. What's this? You know what? While I'm waiting, maybe give you a little bit of inspiration.
Our men to destroy our families because we don't know any better, or because we're too lazy, or because nobody has ever called on us to repent. And so then that led me to the study. And so as I was going along, initially I was keeping up with names and addresses and all of those things for that so-called research that they talk about. And then I found out that we didn't have a control group. There was not one set of Negroes that I could point at and say, well, these particular Negroes over here, they didn't suffer from the psychological trauma of slavery, so we don't have to deal with that. I found out that all of us had the same problems, and that we were not as different as we think we are. We are all doing the same things. We're all practicing the same patterns of behavior. A pattern is something that people follow because they think it's the right way to go. We have been doing it and approving that behavior between each other because we think, well, this is just how you do it. We have not represented our own ideas. We have not had anyone to represent our own ideas to us. The only place we have learned about how to be a woman or how a man is to be a man is on television. We haven't.
That's by design. That's absolutely by design. Ladies, have y'all ever heard of anybody saying that they got their idea of what a relationship would be from a Disney movie? Because I have. Now, what she's saying is that's the example given to you, meaning another entity controls how we even view how our interaction with each other is supposed to even be. That's deep, ain't it? And this is again why I play that Daughters of the Confederacy to show you that, man, people just, like some people, oh man, it's just the white man. No, he got help. He got help. How else do you raise people like this? And look at this woman here. There's 2 kids right there. So she's a mother, so she knows what it's like for somebody else to lose their child, if that was her. Right? And still to this day doesn't give a damn that she's responsible for this boy's death. To this day don't give a damn. I'm just saying, man. Look at them having a good old time fresh off acquittal. That's right. Another day in America good to be white. And then fast forward. From that to this. Someone in the chat earlier said something about politicians want war. No. Those aren't politicians. This guy here is not a politician. What does he look like he's ready for? Showing up at a Black Lives Matter rally? What does he look like he's showing up for? with his murder gloves on? Okay. All right. No fingerprints. I'm just saying. Oh, man. Ain't nobody called. Lord. Well, you know what? I will open it up for the brothers if you got to chime in on this topic. I really want women. Let me.
Call from Judah Queen. To accept, press 1.
Hey. I don't think me. Oh, yeah, okay, I got you in there. Good. What's going on? How you doing?
This beatzilla is Judah Queen.
Yes, indeed. How you doing?
I'm good, just listening and relaxing.
What time is it out there?
It's 12:04.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, burning the midnight oil.
Yeah. But I wanted to chime in on white women being removed from as a minority. They are not minorities. I don't understand why they are reaping any benefits when they're a part of the dominant society. They're literally the mothers of white supremacy. I couldn't imagine seeing people like Carolyn Bryant, Donham.
You said what?
I couldn't. What I'm trying to say is I'm just lost for words. I can imagine someone like Carolyn Bryant, Donham benefiting from what we deserve. She's protected. We are not protected.
Right.
She's protected. She's living probably in a gated community for all these years. one of the most racist states. I just cannot. I really cannot. So no, they need to be removed from any benefits, any list that they benefit from. They don't need anything.
Mm-hmm.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right? I know that's right. I totally agree. So we have one for take them off.
Right. I mean, man, this is crazy.
I agree. It makes total sense to me. Now, I don't think I have any white women in my chat, so I don't think I'm going to get no white women to call in. We might have to go on Spaces. That might be a Spaces, folks. So look out for that coming soon.
Who is this troll divergent one? Why are you in this chat still? I remember you from a previous. You need to go somewhere and wash your ass. Get that life out your head.
Right?
This ain't none of your business. This is not your business.
Not at all. But again, they help the algorithm, so it's all good. So anything else before I let you go?
No, just wanted to say peace and love to the melanated family.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
B1 FBA, reparations over everything.
Mm-hmm.
We come to get our check.
Mm-hmm.
All you cave dwellers, stand down.
Facts.
We on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
All we need is our reparations and separation in our land.
Mm-hmm.
So we can be independent like our ancestors were before them cave dwellers destroyed everything.
Right.
We also need to continue fighting for our fallen soldiers, such as Emmett Lewis Till.
Right. I agree.
Who was lynched, beaten to death and lynched 65 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Babylon is falling down.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Judah Queen. Thank you. Appreciate it for the call.
Divergent one, I bet you don't wash your ass twice a day, so keep going.
I know that's right. All right, Judah
And
Queen.
I don't wear, and one more thing,
Yes.
I don't wear weave. I rock my natural. Thank you.
Facts.
B1B.
B1. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Judah Queen. Got my moderator. That's one of my favorite moderators in the house. All right. Any other ladies gotta chime in on this one? I know y'all feel take them off. Trolls are bored. Yeah, nothing better to do than to be here. Let's see what we got. Hello, TJ. All right. Greetings. Got you on here now. Let everybody know your name. And where you calling from.
From the Bean, Boston, Massachusetts.
All right. Boston in the house. What you got for us tonight?
Oh, I thought I was going to have to be the first one to call in and break the ice for us, but Sister Judah Queen beat me to it.
Yes,
I thank you. But
yes,
I don't even really have much to say. I just want to say I'm just so sick and tired of Becky and Karen stinking, lice carrying, no bath taking, no lip having, appropriating behind. They need to be taken off.
I know that's
period.
Right. Yes, indeed.
I've had it with them. I'm fed up.
I'm
fed up.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say that I've had it with them. I've absolutely had it with them.
Absolutely.
Those
I know that's right.
Okay?
Yeah, I feel you there. So you are definitely down for taking them off.
Take them off the entire planet. Not only the list, the planet. They need to go. They need to go.
Well, there you have it.
Period.
There you have it, family. Well,
Okay.
anything before I let you go, TJ?
Yes, I love you, my black family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Be one, always.
Absolutely. Black first, sister.
Yes, sir.
Peace. All right. Sister TJ in the house. Dominique Devereaux. Yes, indeed. Actually, no, a lot of people wearing natural hair diversion when you in the wrong chat for the weaves. No, this is really, really, really not that space. Nah, that's, ain't there's nobody in the manosphere on for you right now? Ain't nobody on over there? Ain't Kitten Heels on or something? He ain't on the air right now? Go get you some of that the KS energy over there. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Somebody called earlier tonight. Was that tonight? Looks like I had a call earlier tonight. Well, is any of my sisters still up in here? I know some of y'all on the East Coast, but I mean TJ is still up. There you go. All right. Hey. Hold on, let me get you in there. Let me get you in. This is not a sister, but this is one of the faithful brothers here. Brother Silent D.
How you doing, Beatzilla? How you doing, King?
Good, brother, good. What's going on with it?
Nothing much. About to call it a night from the letter Eagle as we speak.
Oh,
I
right
am
on.
just getting my coat, taking my tram back to the pit, and soon, once I get off of Bluetooth, y'all will be able to hear me go a lot more clear than you are actually hearing me right now.
Right.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get talking. Now, I heard you say you had a topic for us brothers, and you didn't get to that. What was that topic exactly? What was the question?
Oh, well, the question was actually for the sisters. I didn't have one for the brothers today.
I could have thought you was about to say that.
No, I so didn't. But I definitely would like to know because again, we have. And think of it like this: as things have progressed over the years, we were $15 billion a year of buying power. Now
that was back in the 50s that you showed that clip, which was very telling. And within, I think it's more than that. We're in the trillions now.
Absolutely. And what they did is figured out how to tailor that to get us to be consumers because people started building businesses because the only thing they knew how to do was build your own. So that they had to start moving people into the consumer lane. So,
Right, exactly.
Yes, it's a great, and now look at that. Now you got the whole women's lib movement, which brought a gang of white women into the work industry. So what happened? Black men started losing work, and then you start getting government subsidies for the black women. So you got the whole black family getting closed out on more than one side. So that's why I'm asking, because I've been in this conversation with people because they often like to talk about how we want handouts and how reparations is a handout. So I often say,
oh my God.
Affirmative action is one of those things that still, yes, we're the face of it, but the recipients of it and who cashes the biggest checks are white women.
Exactly. It's funny how they make us the face to get their talking points across, but we're not exactly the ending point. We're not the only point. Just like every other conversation that's going on with today, the intersectionality was a thing before then. That was the thing back then before we even heard of the word and started using it as frequently today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, this is what I don't think now. First off, they need to be. Oh, there we go. They need to be removed the hell off everything. To be honest with you, like here's my. If you ask me, the whole thing is just greed.
Yeah.
Now, how the hell are you gonna get benefits that was supposed to be meant for a certain group of folks or our black women as they want to put on the forefront, right? But then you got them being classified as a minority.
Right.
We don't. I know a lot of us don't even like the word minority, but we're trying to make a point.
Right. Absolutely.
So that right there makes no sense. How are you going to put yourself as a certain class, but good or well you benefit from it? You already benefit from a certain aspect.
Exactly.
It makes no sense at all. But actually, yeah, it does, because I just said it. Greed is all that.
Facts.
Not to mention they want to use that as a dividing point as well. This was and here's another word that we're using frequently today. Divest.
Woo-wee.
It was a thing back then before we started using the word today.
Right. Absolutely. That's a divester on the screen.
Oh yeah, divergent one. Let me go ahead and go in on this bastard right quick. First of all, who the fuck is you to even come on here? This is the second time you on troll on this damn channel. What is it that's even getting you so riled up to be coming up in a black state that you brought your little happy white ass over? No one invited you. No one sent your ass over to hear you come. What is it? Why are you so lonely? Who's not doing their job in the bedroom with you? Do you even have a butt buddy that you can get it on with? No, you don't. So you want to fuck with us, which we're not going for. Take your ass out this goddamn chat and do you, okay? Leave us the fuck alone. Ain't nobody messing with your ass. Don't nobody want to mess with your life carrying ass, okay? Get the fuck on out of here. Get the fuck on out of here. Mind your own business, okay? Leave us black folk alone. We're not thinking about you. Just like you be thinking about us. Mortgage free, not rent free. Mortgage free, motherfucker. Get your ass out. Bye.
And
Bye,
that
bitch.
is.
Get your ass the fuck out of here. I have time. I have time today. I don't have these ain't, you know how I get down on Twitter. These ain't the Twitter fingers I got. I got the mouth to back it up, and I damn sure got bows to throw. Keep trying me if you want.
No,
and
that's
Divester,
right.
I know. Hold on, I'm not done, Beatzilla. Now Divester. Now I know you're gonna respond to me since now I'm calling your ass out. Now I know you see me in the chat, literally at you. So you should see your name highlighted in orange when I was calling your ass out. So why the fuck you not responding? What's wrong with you? Now you see me calling your ass out in the chat, but you're not responding.
He just said something.
Oh, what do you say? What do you say? Tell me. What does that say?
He said you sound like a sausage stuffer. Wow, that was a very homophobic reference. Now there wasn't.
Woo! I sound like a what? I sound like a what?
Wow,
Run about me again.
A sausage stuffer.
Oh, a sausage stuffer, but yeah, this is the same one talking about that he's also gay as well. So, what are you trying to? Are you afraid of your? Are you afraid of your own sexuality, buddy? Which, by the way, no, I'm not. I just have a very strange accent. Combination. Let me go ahead and say, y'all, Royal Sam, I got a very strange voice combination between my mom and my dad. I don't know how that came to be, but it is. So I just learned to live with it. I'm like, okay.
It is what it is.
Hey, but speaking of sausage stuffer, I think you might need that since you're not being satisfied enough. So you're clearly coming on into this chat looking for some sort of connection, but don't nobody want to fucking connect with you, okay? So do us a favor. I mean, thank you for the views. You're giving us more algorithms to be broadcast on.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And like I said, you can go just get outside the house, get some fresh air and some fresh sauces, since apparently you need some of that. Okay?
That's right.
Since you want to call somebody a sausage stuffer, let me go ahead and get that back on you, motherfucker. Or in this case, father fucker. I don't know. Where would you even go with this?
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Like I said, I always got fucking time.
Yes,
I got time
indeed.
today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Well, I thank you for calling, brother. You know, it looks like I got somebody else trying to get up in here.
Let me let you go ahead and get that call waiting.
Yeah,
let me go ahead and say this. Royal fam, as you can see, we are running things in the new black media. Babylon has clearly taken... Okay, I got somebody reversing in the background.
Lord.
Okay. Babylon is falling.
Yes.
And when it is falling, we are rising. Matter of fact, we're rising now, and we're going to continue to rise, okay?
Yes.
We're going to get what is owed to us paid in full, and we shall do for ourselves.
Facts.
They're not going to like it, but hey, too bad, so sad. We're not going to be under your boot anymore, which is clearly what Divergent One is doing right here. But, oh well, buddy. I think you might need to go under somebody else's boot. And I think that's probably one of your kings right there.
Right?
Being stepped upon.
Right.
Rope? Yes, no rope.
Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
man.
Beatzilla. Hold on. I just unhid his comment. Get this. Okay, enough. Go put your butt beads in. They're already warm enough. Oh, buddy, hey, that's you right there. Since you want to bring out the king.
Wow.
Keep telling us more about yourself.
Man,
keep telling us more about yourself, buddy. Keep telling us more about yourself. I mean, hey, you give me more ammo. I got time. But anyway, Beatzilla, let me go ahead and get up off this phone right now and let you attend to the other person who's on call waiting, okay?
Absolutely, man. I'll holler at you, man. Thank you for calling, brother. B1, man.
Thank you. B1.
All right. Let's see. What's that? All right, somebody is trying to call me. Let's see, whose number is this? Yes, it is. Oh, man, so funny. Funny. Let's see. Yes. Let's see. Somebody called. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I see. I got you. See, while I'm on, people can still leave messages. So I got that. Let me see. Before I make this last call, do I have any women in the chat that want to call in? Ladies, I'm going to give you like the next 2 minutes to call in. And I'm going to call my brother here after that. And we will keep the show rolling. We're about close to the end here. In the meantime, you know what I will do? It is Friday. So again, let's play something for Simone Sanders and for Divergent Ones also for the people who he actually likes to follow. Because, white folks that follow these type of black people, that's why they like them. I ain't like that. So, doesn't really work for it.
We got brave soldiers driving
Yes, indeed. All right. All right. We got Dominique Devereaux in the house. Let him know. Let him know. What's going on, brother?
Am I live? My mic sounds nice. Check 1, check 2.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna go back to the whole Juicy Smollett
Yes.
debacle. Now, I'm not a preacher, but don't test me. Don't put me on the pulpit. I don't bring some biblical principles up into this.
All right.
Because what we as black folks need to do, my God, is learn how to take what the devil intended for our downfall, what the devil intended for evil, and turn it for our good. And what do I mean by that? I'm glad you asked. You know how white folks, every time they end up doing some bullshit and get caught up in it, and then we think we got some justice because they ask you sent to jail for a little bit or something, they still manage to turn around and profit from it.
Yeah.
They get book deals. When they get out of jail, they make the talk show circuit. Barbara Walters, Diane Sawyer, whomever, they getting paid off of their crime. So if Lee Daniels was smart, and if he wasn't an agent, if he really was working for us, what Justice should do is he should be making deals right now for book deals about his story, getting movie deals to bring the book to life, and he should play himself in the movie.
Real talk.
While he is in jail. Now, if Lee Daniels was smart, what I would do is I would bring Empire back and do a spinoff, right?
Right.
And I would have it be Jussie being in jail, right? Now, and I'd also do a crossover with that show Prison Break. I'd bring that back, get Wentworth Miller. I don't know his character's name is in the show, but anyway, he's gay in real life. I'd have it so Jussie was writing the Wentworth online, because you know they can meet people online, they all be finding love online in the prison. And they end up corresponding. And then Wentworth has to break back into jail to bust Jussie out so they can ride off into the sunset together. That's what Lee Daniels should do. And Jussie can have a bag wait for him off of that when he get out. That's all I'm saying. We need to learn how to do what white folks do and take what the devil meant for evil and turn it into our good and get them bags while we are yet in jail. I'm so serious right now. I bet if we started getting bags for going to prison, these white folks wouldn't be so quick to send our asses there if they knew we were going to get paid off of it. Because let me tell you what this is.
Real talk.
This ain't about justice. This is Rahm Emanuel's vendetta against justice because he was mad that a black person beat white folks in their own game, which is conning the system. How many white people have lied, and especially Karens, lied and said a black person did something, then when they got caught, they got a slap on the wrist, if that. Jussie turned around and did the same thing and almost got away with it, but Rahm Emanuel would not let it go.
Right.
At this point, I don't give a fuck if Jussie did or, well, we know he lied. I don't give a fuck though if he's wrong or right. Like Tina Turner said, I don't care who's wrong or right.
Right. No,
because white folks do it and they get off with it.
Absolutely.
So until they start bringing their own to justice, I don't give a fuck what any black person does. If I see a black person do something I know they did wrong, I still ain't saying shit.
Right. Nah, I feel you there. I cannot disagree.
Because I saw a show on the ID channel not too long ago. There was this white man. He was a drug dealer thug, and he had a black friend who was a drug dealer thug. And I can't remember, somebody lied to him and told him that the black guy was trying to move in on his territory or something. Anyway, the white guy killed the black thug dealer. He got caught, got sent to jail. He's in jail to this day, but he is able to host a podcast from jail because supposedly he done turned his life over to Christ and whatever. Now he's trying to help other people, and he's getting monetized for this podcast while his ass is yet sitting in jail.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just saying.
That's crazy. Oh, wow. That is crazy. I don't know what to say about that. That's a cold hustle. That's a cold hustle.
But justice is blind in this country. Justice is blind. It has no color.
Allegedly. Right? Man, Dominique Devereaux, anything else before I let you go?
I'm just saying, black folks, turn your pain into profit.
I ain't mad at that.
Get that check mix, i.e. the blues and dollars.
Yes, indeedy. I ain't mad at that at all. Well, thank you so much, Dominique Devereaux, as always, bringing that fire. Woo! Got me over here cracking
Great
up.
show.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Be one.
Later.
Oh, man. Dominique Devereaux in the house. Oh, man. It's crazy, and you're free and can't make sense. Man. Oh, my Lord. You know, that's funny. I guess you just throw anything out there and see what sticks. But, I mean, hey, man, if like I said, if I was you, maybe I would be here too. So, you know, but I mean, look at the difference between me and the people that you actually follow with all the big followers. I've kept your attention this long. So clearly YouTube is hiding my numbers because I'm obviously not boring. So why do you think that I could get your attention and YouTube is not showing me any numbers? Huh. Hello. What's going on? What's going on, brother? Hold on. Let me go ahead let me get you in the house real quick.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, man. Let them know who you is, brother.
How you doing? B1 family.
Yes,
Kindness
sir.
Outlaw.
Yes,
St.
sir.
Louis, Missouri. And I just wanted to say a couple of things. I enjoy your broadcast, and I really don't want to address the troll, but for him trying to slant and talk about numbers, you talking to people that know shadow banning exists. Apparently, you're on this platform, so you must like or dislike what we're doing, but apparently we must have your attention, and you must be a little scared because you're hanging on every word that we have to say.
Absolutely.
Well, with that being said, I also wanted to talk about, you know, where the subject was. It was for the women,
yeah.
but the white women and black women, we have to go by the blueprint for our black women that they have went for the blueprint. We need to raise ours as supreme dominant males and let our mothers of civilization and this planet continue on and separate from white women. We cannot mix our struggle with them. They don't live the same life we have. They have different benefits. So any black woman that wants to align themselves and say we need to, they're automatic traitors. Just like all of them women that's sitting at that desk with Hyena, Kamala, Kabami Harris, none of those women, most of them past their childbearing years. What are they doing but getting marching orders to indoctrinate the next generation of women, to tell them not to have kids and don't have kids in marriage and wedlock, or turn them against the black man, put the black man on child support in prison and all of that. That was nothing but a table full of plantation mammies taking orders from the head mammy in charge.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand who our enemies are, and I am so glad for the internet. I'm so glad for people like the Virgin One. I'm so glad for people like Tommy Sodom. I'm glad for all of them idiots because we know who you are. You exposed, and we gonna make sure that when it gets time to the planet, where you can have any kind of say that you have none, and we will not be sabotaged again.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
And, you know, with that being said, I ain't going to keep it long. I shared the broadcast, and we're going to have to keep it going, get some spaces going, because that's on the rise, too.
Yes,
and
indeed.
We're going to get our voice out here and let all these people that's watching know that these numbers do not reflect. I can have views on one app, and it says none on the other. So if you seeing this, that means somebody else seeing this.
Right. Right. Real talk.
So don't let the chat numbers fool you. Don't let the subscription numbers fool you. This is a platform by dominant society for dominant society, and we just happen to find a crack in the hole, and we taking it for our advantage. But that does not mean that our message is not getting out there. So, Mr. Troll, whoever you are, and we enjoy your view. I hope you learn some of. You might be like 12 years old because you can't do nothing but name calling. You can't drop no facts or refute nothing. So apparently, and it's Friday night.
Right.
So what are you doing, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing on a Friday night. I just do work 10 days straight days. I just sit home. I know what I'm doing on a Friday night.
Man.
I'm enjoying myself. This is my recreation. Watch all y'all idiots in here trying to get on us because you worried about our blueprint coming out and coming to fruition, and we gonna be on top, and y'all gonna be looking big to scratch for my tape.
That's right.
So with that being said, B1 brother, thanks for taking my call.
B1 brother, B1. I'll be hollering at you, my man. All right, y'all. That's Conscious Outlaw in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. People like Divergent when they don't do a whole lot of calling. They just stay in the chat. Stay in the chat and talk crap. Because the smoke isn't real. You know, when the smoke goes, oh, hey, dude, I'm just a white boy, dude. I don't want to be a gang member anymore, man. I'm white like you, man. Ah, man. So, you know, it's always easy. Keyboard warrior. I mean, you just, you know, you pay attention to it or not. You know, it's Friday night, so who cares? You know what I mean? Goddess Shemaya. Hey. I got the number up there, sisters, if y'all want to call. Sisters or Divergent one, you can get this work if you want it. No, you don't, but, you know, you really think you want it. We'll be up here doing a bit. Divergent one gonna go to sleep tonight and be like, oh man, my spirit's not right, bro. I don't know what those chicks did to me, dude. I was talking so much trash in there, man, and it just bounced off and right back onto me, man. And he's gonna wake up in the morning like this.
I have sinned against you, my Lord.
Oh, dude, man. Oh, whoa. He's not creative at all, man.
I have sinned against you, my Lord.
Oh, yes, indeed. Peace, and blessings. Goddess Shemaya. Absolutely. Yeah, like check this little ditty out on the screen there. See, that's what you should know. When white people try to give their opinion on how black people should respond to this country's injustices, shut your mouth. But see, black folks, family, you got to understand, people like Divergent one, this is the only opportunity for him to get attention. So, you know, don't deprive him of it. I mean, hell, this is one night out of a week. Do you know how lonely that's got to be? So from me to, I mean, you know, man, that is, boy, them days is empty. So cut him some slack, man. You know, life sucks for that guy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, and see, that's again, you know, what I told him last week, you know, so I don't know. What do you want to have any questions about your mama issues? I don't know. I mean, because you talked real crazy about your mother last time. You know, you guys should probably talk and work that out. Go to counseling. You know, maybe that relationship could be repaired. If your mother's still around, repair your relationship. Be one you on once a week. No, actually, I'm on more than once a week, but okay. You're here on Fridays because I guess I must be on at the same time on the other times I'm on as all those coons you watch. So that's cool. But again, I'm glad that what y'all see, this is what they don't like about me is because I actually can literally break down the psyche of these demons. And understand, they don't like the type of energy I got going over the airwaves in a heavy manner. That's why they shadow ban here. Because diversion, hell. Well, yeah, you can stay around. It don't bother me. Ain't no skin off my nose. But make sure you kick down the CashApp, though. Or PayPal, that's Zilla Muzak, Muzak. So, just make sure you kick on in. You can drop the white dollars, and if you need to drop some white tears in it, drop some tears, drop the dollars and the tears. It's cool. Because again, there's so many worse places you could be than to be here with me. Man, there must be something burning in your spirit that says, damn, something here is, nah, you're not saying nothing though, seriously. Family, what did I tell you about the typical white supremacist, or more importantly, the Edomite? If he wants to convince you of what he is not doing, that means what? That's probably what he's doing. See, I use y'all for teaching purposes because y'all really don't know how to stop. It's ingrained in your blood. So I just like using y'all and showing my people just how gone y'all are. You know what I'm saying? What is it? I think it's the word Edomite that kicks off some kind of algorithm. So I get the spam every time that comes out. So yes, the internet does not like us calling those people out. But like you said, Divergent needs an exorcism. Man, if he had an exorcism, he'd disappear. He has nothing left. No, that demon is the only thing he got. He better hold on to it. Ain't that right, Divergent One? What else you got? That's it, right? When your God is at the basement in the first place, where are you going? You got it. You got it, Shemaiah. Correct. He said yes. Right. See, I know what I see. They know what they got. That's their lot. And that's cool. So again, you're supposed to have a perpetual hatred for this type of talk anyway. So, with that being said, I'm glad you're here to hear this. Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. And we gonna let it fall while we watch y'all fall and melt while we rise. Yeah, you can go ahead and fool with them China missiles while they melt y'all asses up. Yeah, see? Look at Divergent. When he's showing you his allegiance, do as I wilt. Satan rules. There you go. Ain't hard to tell. Ain't hard. Didn't I tell you that this was their religion? I told you their religion was Satan, didn't I? Thank you, Divergent. Well, I told you I will use y'all for teaching moments. I'm spiritually, astronomically out of your depth. But in the meantime, I will use you for teaching purposes. So if you want to be here, by all means, that's cool. I may ignore you. I may not. It all depends on the moment on how I can use you. But it's all about how you work for me. Because that's how the pimp hoe game works. And if you didn't know who was who in this relationship, you ain't the pimp. So anyway, you can follow me on Instagram at beatzillapdx. You can follow me on Twitter at beatzillapdx, where we really put foot to asses over there by the white supremacists. You can follow me on Patreon, beatzillapdx official, and on Facebook as well, beatzillapdx, and of course on Melanated People, where you will not find people like Divergent One. You can find me at Michael Beatzilla Whitmore. In the spaces to where you won't find these demons, you already know I'm already there. Shout out to 6 Zeros. Monique's in the house. Hey, Monique, how you doing? Do I got Denise Soul in there in the wings? Denise Soul, she usually chime in at the very end of the chat when I'm finna get out of here. Yes, indeed. Y'all could have called in. But let me go ahead and get ready to get on out of here. I am going to close down the phone lines. But I appreciate everybody who has hung out with me this evening. No, that's not for you, Divergent. She don't do this. Jungle Fever ain't hopping in my chat. And if it is, it's already been done. You dig? So, everybody that is still up on the East Coast, I appreciate it. You know what? Divergent, when I'm telling you, you're going to wake up in the morning like this, man. You're going to be like, man, there's something, I don't know what it is, man.
I have sinned against you, my Lord.
I'm the blackest person in here. Yeah, when white people say that, I just think of like Joe Biden. So I'm just like, that's good. Because if you had a problem, man, who you gonna vote for? Then you ain't black. I mean, I'm sure this is like looking at this chick here, like, well, okay, right? You're nothing new, dude.
I remember your laugh when I was at my worst. Let me tell you, piece of scum, I'm supported from above. Your man in my DMs while you're talking shit behind my back. All the shit you said made you look like a little bitch that had your opinion, bitch, fuck that. What do I think of you? How I love in your face, bitch, if you only knew. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Party till I die, with my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar make her work. Shake that money maker in my face. It's a favor. Ooh, I love your misbehavior. Party till I die with my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar make her work. Shake that money maker in my face.
Man, Divergent One sister right there. Boy, she got a little beat on her, don't he? So anyway, loving all that misbehavior. And see, this is the thing for people like Divergent. If y'all notice, she had a whole bunch of old black dudes behind her. Now, if you really look at that video, it's like one real old white dude in it. Oh, man, it's hilarious. But anyway, you can email me at ourrealtruth at gmail.com. That's ourrealtruth at gmail.com. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. You know what? I guess we need to do this one more time, too, because since Divergent is here, this one is for Simone Sanders, Tommy, too, because we got one of Tommy's big guys in here, so you know. Oh, you know, ain't you a moderator over there? Over on Crispy? Everybody?
We got gray soldiers
yeah. Ain't no white supremacy. I love white women, y'all. I love white women, everybody. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, see, he's just a consistent troll. Like if y'all know about the Bussy brothers, like Divergent is a domestic Bussy brother. So with Divergent, he'll have the same insults with Bussy brothers. You'll know who that is because the insults be so like way off. It's like, have you ever been around a black person a day in your life, or has everything been like a bunch of black exploitation movies? Hey, I got to. It's like you don't spell out what you think people are speaking. You just spell the word. The way it's pronunciated, or if it's got some slang or some sauce on it, it's still the same word and still spelled the same. He said, definitely a Bussy brother undercover. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys loosen up. Yeah, like I said, he's just he's a contrary troll, He'll be back. Nothing better to do. But like I said, drop it off in the CashApp. Again, like I'm saying, if you feel so inclined to donate, whether you are enjoying what you're hearing or not, you can donate to this broadcast and hate support or like support at CashApp $Beatzillapdx. That's CashApp $Beatzillapdx. And also at PayPal at Zilla Music. That's Zilla Muzak, ZillaMuzak. All right. So, with that being said, oh, that's my headphones here. Hold on now. Let me fix that. You already know how we do around here, and we get out of here. You said drop the link, let's debate. Of course, he does that after I say I'm shutting down the phones. Y'all see that? Oh, yeah, drop the link. Drop the link. You have ample time to get on this damn phone. And that phone number been sitting up in this chat the whole time you've been in here talking shit. So look at the signs of the coward family. Y'all see how that worked? Do you see it? Like that's basically like he did the male version of what that Karen did. While she kept reaching in her purse, she knew she was full of shit in the first place. Well, he just did the same thing. Oh man, drop the link. I bet I destroyed that link being in here. You could have been the first to call. And when I opened it up for some people out of the women, yeah, you still in the chat talking shit. What snapped you? Yeah, no, you can sell that shit to someone else, player. The dogs run the yard over here, and you got to be able to handle yours. So, either you can pick up that phone, get up there, but you never gonna get no clout for doing nothing. So, miss me. You wanna stay in the chat and troll, that's cool. You can stay in the chat and troll, but if you want to get on this phone, you're gonna have to do that. And talk about debate me. You can't debate me from this chat. What you talking about? Debate me with what? A bunch of unfounded talking points? Trolling ain't gonna cut it with me, player. So who knows? Maybe you'll get your shot, but you better bring me something that I can even substantially use. So bring me a valid argument. Bring me a valid argument. You see what I'm talking about out here? Bring me a valid argument. And you might actually have a shot. And then I'll roast your ass then. Oh, no. Trust me, there's not one in the lot of you that's ready. None. But you're going to try. Hey, man, that might actually make my name. And I'll be known as the troll head cutter. Come on. My sword stays sharp. whether here or whether Twitter or wherever. And understand, man, all of that soft shoeing, no, we don't do none of that. We talk the real here. I don't talk in circles and I don't mix my words. So if you want a true debate, bring an actual valid point. And I'll give you the opportunity to get there. Matter of fact, we're going to be on Spaces. So like I said, follow me on Twitter. You want to get your talk on? Hop up on in there. When you see us up there, come on in. You think you got something to say? Come on in. You know? Cleveland. You from Cleveland? Ohio? Oh, we from the West Coast out here, man. Oregon. All righty. So, I think we have done enough here. Thank you. Appreciate everybody who has hung out this evening, this Friday night. And, understand this is the main reason why people like this need to come around. Because at the end of the day, the dark hates the light. Because the light exposes what's hidden in the dark. And again, see, that's why, Divergent One, you are welcome here. Because we don't have to kill Satan when we know who Satan is. Yep, Divergent One, this one's for you. Everybody else, y'all have a blessed, prosperous weekend. Peace, power, blessings, and protection be up unto you. Divergent One, good luck. And the rest of y'all, man, everybody that's been hanging out there in the wings, shout out to y'all. And I will holler at y'all later. Shalom, y'all.
When you know who Satan is,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to kill him. No. The stone of truth. See, that's what you throw.
Right.
Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knock out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.